him though. Absolutely behind him though. Morning folks, let's just grab this one, shall we? Yeah. Here we go again. It's a Neo as well. Wow, look at that. Nicely executed. Little bit of vortex above me as well, which is pretty cool. Like to hear that sort of like eerie noise of vortex. Oh dear. Hold on a minute, let me just adjust this a little bit. Adjusting. Attention. Okay. Okay, so a little bit thin on the ground, it has to be said. Good morning, folks. Hope everybody's doing well. What are we doing? Blah, 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 blah. World clock, 3:53 a.m. a Sunday morning in Los Angeles. 5:53 in Texas, believe it or not. 6:53 in New York. So you got Western, Central, and Eastern. Blah, blah, blah. 11:53 here, just 7 minutes before we were sort of like planning. Even though you're waking up going, hold on a minute, is it Monday already? You weren't supposed to be going live today. Well, it's because it's Jilly's birthday, and a happy birthday to Jilly. And I'm sure that everybody will join me in wishing her happy birthday. And no, I'm not going to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, and all that. It's 8:54 Sunday evening in Sydney, and it is very, very close, 6 minutes away from Monday morning in Christchurch. So good day to everybody watching around the world. We're just going to be here till the switch over. Runway 27 left arrivals at the moment. It's not, like I just said, it's not looking very thick on the ground. It's quite thin on the ground, which is the opposite of thick on the ground. But we do have the Qatar A350. She's literally about to turn on to 10-mile finals. I think it's around about 10 miles where they link up to the ILS, and then not far behind him or her, just over Brentwood right now, is the Emirates 380. So hey, at least we've got something that we can bring you, and a lot of people saying that this is their favourite spot, believe it or not, even though there's not a lot of sort of like hardware to look at. We've got the maintenance sheds over here where a lot of the BA jets are parked up. But apart from that, usually some good overhead stuff. The horses have been very, very good today, I have to say. When I got here, they were surrounding the van, and old Grumpy over there, he soon put them to put them straight, and he was chasing them around the van like that, and off they went. It was the funniest thing, man. I hope they all wander over later and he does the same thing, because it is something to behold. It's his van. It's his van. But yes, so. Behind him, quite a lot of stuff's gone out this morning. We do have some inbound stuff. You know, I've got what looks like a little Swiss 320. Is it a Neo? I think it might be a Neo. Other than that, not a great deal. All the other stuff's sort of like heading over Germany, coming towards Egypt in an hour and 38 minutes. But here comes the 350 now. So let's grab him and stop waffling on. Is this a 350? Qatar 359. What was it the BA Scotty Bateman calls them? The premium bus, which is quite interesting. The BA, quite a lot of BA crews, and a big shout out to all you BA pilots out there this morning. If you ever find yourself due inbound on the show, by all means give us a call or give us a shout, and we'll be more than happy to come out and grab that for you. The next 747 from the BA fleet due to go out, I think it's early doors tomorrow morning, isn't it? So and it's going out the wrong runway as well. But if she's going out the southern runway, because they'll be switching operations tomorrow. Of course, every week they switch around. Run around now! Oh, go on, Pat. Crabbing a bit. Still on a northerly winds, that is. So he's pointing his nose into the prevailing winds, pretty standard procedure. You might see him dip the wing as well, just before he lands to offset any gusts that might, sudden gusts that might occur. See a little bit of exhaust now. Here she comes. Listen to the vortex. Listen out for the vortex. Very short-lived vortex, I think. Nice. Unless it's gusting quite heavily, you don't see that wing dip as you normally would see. See that these spotters down here, look. They've just watched it go over, and now they're watching. Let's just see if they see themselves on there. Look. Keep watching. look, watch the reaction. Watch the reaction. What's that? Oh, right. What? What was it? Right. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but you... Oh, okay. How do we do that then? Really? Really? Why you do it with a... Wow, interesting. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Which is the, what's the reg of the Queen going out tomorrow, GP? Around Air 330, is it? Yeah. Is it not? So Victor Papa sitting over there, minding her own business. Uh-oh. There we go. We could see a bit of horsey activity here. Hello, mate. Excuse me, security. Security. Here we go. Look, watch. Security. He's not doing his job properly this morning. Okay, so no, he's not looking, is he? Okay. So how are we all doing this morning? Let's just get some comments going. sounds like a... It sounds like a... So that's a jack tug, folks. You see the jack. If you look, actually that's, yes it is, is it? Yes it is, there it is, you see, there. See where they back up to the wheels of the aircraft and then literally jack it up. This aircraft not on radar, you're saying? Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, okay, here comes your 380, folks. Now, like I said yesterday, we're going to get more information from Zool on this, but running at around about 60% capacity at the moment with these guys at Emirates, which is really interesting compared to the other stuff, which is sort of like the minibus flights that are running around about 12% in terms of passenger numbers, that is. Okay. Got to show you the clip though, haven't they, Jilly? They've got to show you the clip though, haven't they? Well, you've got to find the portion of it, haven't you? You know. No one. That's just it. That's full runway, as per the norm. Talking yesterday about the electric braking system on the 787. It's quite interesting to note. I did actually do a little bit more research on it last night. Safran, the Safran Doughty are part of the group that manufacture these brakes. Globally, there's a maintenance facilities all over the world, really. 3 major maintenance facilities, but Doughty were actually the people that invented the undercarriage systems for the big aircraft, the big Lancaster bombers during the war, and Bugatti involved in that group as well. But what is interesting is that there is no hydraulic system whatsoever in the braking system on the Dreamliner, which again kind of gives you a reason to understand why they had so many issues with the electrical systems when they launched the aircraft. But oh, hello.
From town over, aren't you, little fella?
So you have to say that Safran offering the electrical braking system on the Dreamliner. I do know that Airbus are planning, or actually in the throes of developing their own electrical braking system, and I dare say that they'll be at some point in time launching that, or at least testing it, because as we know from our trips over to Toulouse, we see quite a lot of testing going on over there. But the interesting thing is that the electrical system completely does away with the need for hydraulic pumps or caliper systems or anything like that. It is an electrical feed that goes into pins, which basically activate the systems which press the discs together. So there's, it's a very sophisticated system. See, now where he's passing now would be where he would normally park, where he used to park. Literally, he's gone past it. Right where he is now, he would normally turn left. Our right, his left. And go into gate there. Good to see Iceland Air's 757 in town today as well, and I think it is the Aurora Borealis livery as well. Of course, LATAM's Star Wars 777 in once again. So is that going to become a regular? Yeah, I think it might be. I mean, why not? Why not? Big old centre Trent's on alert. Ah, that's yeah, that. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not a website. It's actually a. It's a Facebook page. That's Zool. his Facebook page. Give a link to that, GP. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, sure. Okay, so here we go, folks. Let's read some comments out, shall we? How are we all doing today? Oh, no, we won't. There's another minibus approach. I'm not seeing a lot of these minibuses on my radar. What's going on? Is it? So there might be more stuff coming in that I'm just not seeing. Is that the Manchester United? See what I mean about how sometimes it looks like a scar on the side, doesn't it? It's like a big bruise. It's only when you get up close to it that you can appreciate it. It's not the best in the world. It's not the most imaginative, I have to say, whether you're a United fan or not. No, it's up the front, isn't it? I think. Talking about United, that is United, isn't it? Okay. Let's do some. Yeah, too cloudy, mate. I'll hear it. That's about all we'll get. Is the audio note. How are we doing, folks? Hope you're well. Jabir, Rafiq, good morning to you. Jay Snap, John Wilkes, Tracy Van Hoelingen, happy birthday to Jilly, Jafir. How long are you at Heathrow today? All the way through till the switchover, Jafir, or Jabir, sorry, my apologies. Pam R, Hanworth Bernie. Hi Jerry, happy birthday Jilly. Our flight to Gibraltar BA492 yesterday, which you filmed. Thank you, there we go. So you've arrived in Gibraltar, obviously. That's good to hear. Hope you have a great time over there. Debbie Speller, good morning to you. L1011 geek. Wow, proper geek. There we are. Lockheed L1011 TriStar geek. Happy birthday to you, Jilly. Keith B. Kate Brycelin. Hello, everyone. Thunderbolt Dragon. Swiss A320, 15 minutes out, and SAS 320, 20 minutes out. Blimey, we do like to squeeze out any aviation that we can. Even these small little minibuses. J Snap, yes, that is a British United. That is a British, typical British football thing. Kelvin Grant, don't focus on that plane, Jerry. Jilly will cut your feet. There we go. Chris Scapaloo, United. Brian Stubbles, Jilly. Firstly, happy birthday. Can you tell Jerry I'm still trapped in my bedroom after the lift broke yesterday? Yes, Brian. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Rogue Track Jet gets used when the rubber on the tarmac gets a little too thick. Oh, okay, that track jet that we saw on the programming the other night with the ITV, Britain's busiest airport, that is basically a hot water jet blast system, I think, using heat primarily to get that rubber. And interesting to say, I find it difficult to believe, but hey, who am I to disprove it or disbelieve it? Apparently the amount of rubber that gets laid down on the runway, or at least gets laid down by an A380 on landing, is as much rubber as about 4 pounds of rubber, apparently. So that's very interesting stuff. Jeff Anderson, good morning, happy birthday to Queen Gilly. I think we should all Zoom call Gilly and sing happy birthday to her. That would be a little bit difficult. Flying Fish, good morning to you. Not Billy the fish, but Flying Fish. You can tell it's windy when you can see the opposite side of the plane when it's landing. Yes, indeed, when she's crabbing. Zombie Biker 600. Thank you very much indeed. Simon Hill, SAS 320 from Stockholm, 20 minutes out. Jay Ballet, John Grinnan, happy birthday to Gilly. Jake Harvey, Simon Whitaker, I'm miles behind on the comments here, by the way. Tamara Goodwin, okay. Krugash, LFC, don't talk about United on Chili's birthday. Gary Taylor, good morning, Dave. You had your Swiss rolls this morning. Enjoy the swows. Jabir, UK Yorkie at home. Good day to you. PJ's Aviation and Travel. Good day. Paul Scott Brown, happy birthday to Gilly. Sam Beck, Davey RFC, G Vin, I've been on that beat. Boeing 777 from Mumbai. It was the end of my 6-month travel around Australia and Asia. Is that the one that we're looking at now? I don't know, but there we go. Breeze 147, 3 p.m. Stephen Forward, Jane Beret, Gary Webb. Let's just zoom down to the car. Okay, Quadfly 360, Letty Scott, Jabir, Paul Hopkins, 4 kilos, it said, Jerry, which is 8 pounds. Thea Love, yeah, 4 kilos, not 4 pounds. 4 kilos obviously is considerable amount more than 4 pounds. I always think of a pound of sugar, isn't it? Is it a pound of sugar that you usually get a little pound bag of sugar? Anyway, whatever. Nick McNair, watched Heathrow last night. Sorry, Julie Walters back, don't like Joanna Lumley. Oh dear. Paul Skilling, good day to you. Giving Gilly happy birthday. Farmer Steve, good morning, Farmer Steve. Talking of farmers, apparently the worst wheat crop in 40 years. So heart goes out to you guys. It's going to have to be alternative crop planting opportunities, I'm thinking, or doing something with your land. Maybe an electric motocross track, electric bike track, or electric mountain bike track that you can rent out, or something like that. D-Boots 747 over Newport at the moment, heading to Luxembourg. You should sit over you, hopefully. Unfortunately, D-Boots, I've got 10/10 cloud. Very, very, very overcast at the moment. Nice and warm, and not warm, but it's decent enough weather. But unfortunately, I can't see through the cloud. John Collier, Andy Adia, Steve Russell, Gilly. I'm trying to get onto your website, getting the 404 code. Yeah, some people need to update your bookmarks because we did change servers a little while ago, so apologies for that. If you are getting the 404, then all you need to do is refresh your system, or delete cookies or whatever it is, refresh, blah, blah, blah. Mr. E145, good afternoon. Dwayne Everest, hello Jerry and team, from Dwayne Everest and Rebecca Cook, Paul Skilling, Simon Webb. Good day to the couple that were at the gate this morning when I pulled up. Very nice to see you guys. Thank you very much for saying hello. Sugi 182 Cafe 747. Estimated 1509 just after the changeover. Egbert 121. Good day to you. Ian Bramley, Simon Webb, Jeff Anderson, Kirk Edwards. Hi Jerry, and happy birthday to Gilly. Have a lovely day. Wouldn't it be lovely to have the entire football team come visit you today, wouldn't it? Sarah put ringing on the doorbell. Bing bong. Just like yesterday, no housework getting done today. Sport, we are. Thanks, Big Jet TV. Love it. Sarah Purvis, Carol Smith giving a shout out to Gilly for happy birthday. Stuart Taylor, Tri-Star 1977. There's another There's another TriStar fan. Can you do a shout out to my 7-year-old Harrison, as it's his birthday today? Happy birthday, Harrison, to you, Craig Wharton. After the switch over, will you find another birthday chocolate chili to do? No. In fact, the reason why we are live is because it gives something to Jilly to do. She wants to do. Gary Webb, good day to you. Stephen Gregory, I was at Myrtle Avenue yesterday. Damn, I missed you by a day's stay. Shame, Stephen. I'm sure we will meet at some point in time in the future. Davey. Okay, so where was that comment? Okay, there we go. Hanworth, Bernie, Jerry, bit of funky landing at Gibraltar with RAF 400 waiting to make my day even better. Simon Morgan, Alison Bowers, and Vinnie Jones is in the house. There we are. We are up to date on the comments with YouTube. Now I've just got to do the same with Facebook. Hey, look at this. It's 767. Is this a cargo jet or? Oh, sorry. My apologies. Bit blurred vision there. Smartwing 737. Here we go. Whoa! Saw an old banger coming out just before we went live. Here's another one coming out. DHL busy today. Oh, they've just pushed that triple back. That could actually be the tug that we saw just now. It's a shame we didn't see. Oh, we wouldn't have seen them. We would have seen the front of the aircraft lift up, however. See, as opposed to towing the aircraft, they lift and carry the aircraft. Got a good example of that on our YouTube channel, folks, from Munich, with Heinz. Great, the legendary Heinz from Munich. Might want to check that out. I stood right behind the entire assembly, and you get to see all the working mechanisms and how it lifts and jacks up the aircraft. Really quite impressive, it has to be said. Pretty sure that was him. It was interesting after yesterday's show. We had a Dreamliner crew that we caught them landing, even though it was on the southern runway yesterday during the show. They messaged us to say that they were discussing it because they were obviously discussing the winds on the way over from wherever they were coming. But interesting, but funny to hear that they were saying perhaps Big Jet TV will be there in the paddock to catch us landing. I mean, you know, it is just wonderful to have that sort of that relationship with the crews, because after all, you know, it's something different, isn't it? Not something you get to see every day. It's yourself landing on a live broadcast. Oh. Is there a hashtag? Ah, brilliant. Okay, so the camera will be slightly put off by those lights. Confused.com. Leslie Pike Glass Engraver. Good day to you. Kelvin Grant, Banana Banger, Zombie Baker, Dapto234. Let's just jump across to Facebook. Good day, everybody. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. And your Sunday is looking good. Now, we do have a little bit of a stack starting here. Just have a look and see exactly who it is. There we go. Little 319 actually in from Valencia behind him. 320 with Swiss, not Swiss Air. Got to say Swiss, you know. SAS 320 Neo just joining the ILS or about to lock on. To the north of us, British Airways 320 in from Edinburgh. And after that, 350 from Bangalore, and a 787 from Hyderabad. So we got a train of led by a 787 with British Airways, then British Airways 350 from Bangalore, then the Egyptair 787-9 in from Cairo. So we've got some good stuff to come, folks, before the switchover. Before ye olde switchover. Peter Room, good day to you, my friend. Swing it, rudder, swing it, swing it. Oh yeah, there we go, swinging it on one wheel. Fancy that, eh? Classic. All that kind of stuff, of course, folks, is taken care of in the simulator, regular training. Wow. Banana gone up like a banana. Should just appear the other side of that tree any moment. If we can't go through the clouds first, that is. So look, yeah, I think she's already in the clouds. Swiss 320. Here we go. So quiet. So I'm guessing that the 320 model was ordered by Swiss prior, probably, to the A220 being bought by Airbus, the assembly line, so to speak, or the which is why perhaps Swiss do have a mix of both the 320 and the A220. Because it does make you wonder, doesn't it? What's the point in having both variants? Another Neo, this time with SAS. I think it's only fair that we come and see off the next 747 tomorrow, even if it's an early start. If it's an early start, should be going out of the left runway, but we can catch her. We can catch her from this point. It'll actually be quite a decent departure, because she'll taxi up from T5, no doubt. Up this taxiway here, so we'll catch her all the way. In fact, she'll probably go out intersect, I would imagine, which will mean that she'll be a long way further down the runway, so we should lose her behind the tree. Should do a national hashtag, bring back the orange. But it's not for us to say. It's the Scandinavians decided on that. It's their decision, it's their choice. So we must respect that. Gareth Sunset Shepherd, good day to you. Good to see you here, my friend. This is Kenton Kerr. Big Jet is a big deal in aviation today. Sent 200 stars. Thank you, Kenton. Very much appreciated, my friend. That's very much appreciated. But GSS, Gareth. Always giving great information on the aircraft. Good to see you back, my friend. James Alexander Parkhouse. Not a great deal, James. Well, you missed the Qatar 359 and the Emirates 380. So that's actually something you have missed, unfortunately. Peter Room. Lynn Keeble tweeted. What's this tweeted? Scott Felton. Good day to you. Ali Leyland has just tweeted as well. There's apparently some Twitter hashtag thing going on with GP, which is really nice. Good day to everybody. Megs Thompson, good day to you, Megs. Local to here. Michael Kerr, 100 stars. Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate it. Who else have we got on Facebook? Michael Kerr, good morning. Happy birthday, Jilly. Hi, Trish and Jerry. Good day to you, Michael. Thank you very much indeed. And Gareth giving us more information. If you want to find out what aircraft they are, look out for Gareth Sunset Shepherd's posts on Facebook. Always very informative on what's coming in, and details on the aircraft as well. Megs Thompson, my daughters call it the ambulance plane. There's Kaniko's in the house by the sounds of it. I think Carol Crozier. Good day to you, Carol. Heading over to Twitter now, apparently. Peter Room. There we go. Kaniko is in the house. Loving the Swiss aircraft. Good day to you. Russell Hardy, 100 stars. Thank you, Russell. Really appreciate that, my friend. And everybody else who's sending stars, and so on and so forth. Let's just have a look on Twitter. So where is it then? Here it is here. So I load it, pause it. I can't pause Twitter, no. Okay. Well, this is Periscope I'm on now, I'm guessing, because I can't. Yeah, can't pause it. Oh. Thank you to everybody wishing Gillia a happy birthday. Does a phenomenal job, it has to be said, with Big Jet TV, ladies and gents. If it wasn't for Gilly, you wouldn't have the fantastic feed that you do. The quality, the delivery, it's what it's all about. If you can imagine, behind the scenes in any TV program, there's probably usually a group of like 20 or 30 people. Gilly's on her own. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't even the little minibus wings flex in there. Just really shows you the it doesn't feel at all blustery here. You look at the treetops. It's what I generally look at to gauge my golf shots when I'm playing golf, as to the sort of wind that's above ground, because obviously the wind above ground is always different to what's on the ground generally. Friction layer, as it's known, one of our members putting me right on that yesterday, which is great. Up to around about 3,000 feet, the friction layer, which can sort of like, and that is caused by the Earth's rotation, the friction, which can obviously whip winds up and cause those dramatic events that we see. But as you can see by the approaching aircraft, they're still pointing the aircraft into the prevailing winds. As it's a northerly today, he's pointing it into the right hand side, which is what we're seeing there. Let's just have a look and see what we've got next up. So Twitter, yeah, this is the thing. Oh, gotcha. But how do I keep the comments up? Do I have to keep scrolling up? Huh? Oh, I don't know. Oh, let's have a look. Because all I'm getting is it's pretty. I did have, yeah. No, it says live on Periscope, so that will be the feed. It can't be any other feed, can it? What, with 14 people watching? With 14 people watching. Okay. Okay, so this is the lead up to this trio of big jets. I think we've got first up British Airways Dreamliner, then British Airways A350 1000, followed by, is it Egyptair 787? I think this one in from Hyderabad. Bangalore, the 350 1000. Look at these guys getting a proper feed, look. And that's what we call carrots, look. Look at his moustache. Northerly. Direct northerly, I think. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Electric brakes, don't forget, folks. All electric brakes. Watch the wing as he loses his aerodynamics. Watch the wing just flatten out. Wow, yeah. I think on the 787-800 there's 4 discs, 5 discs on the 787-9. So that's 5 discs per wheel, folks. So that's 20 discs in the mains. So as you can appreciate, the stopping power of these aircraft is phenomenal. Same sort of setup in the older jets, like the the 777s and even the 350s. Well, I say older jets, the non-electrically powered. Oh, is this little 320 snuck in? Is he? Maybe that wasn't the lineup that I was referring to. Wow. Goes out at 09 right tomorrow. Just phenomenal. Is it looking that way? Well, the good thing is it doesn't matter either way, does it? We're in the right position. If she goes out 27 left, we're in the right position. If she goes out 09 right. Yeah. 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 Wow. That was the most incredibly quick turnaround I've ever seen. She's only literally just come in, that tap 320 Neo. Or is she waiting for gate? What's going on there? AVP in it. Truck and double truck. Such a clean looking jet, that MEA 321 Neo, and I just love that little splash of Neo on the engines. Really smart. I wonder if they got a discount for doing that with Airbus. Here we go, trip. Oh no, 350, right, okay, so this is the, we did sneak in that other one. 350, 1,000 with British Airways in from Bangalore, folks. Caught this going out yesterday, didn't we? As you can appreciate, folks, this is the main connector or feeder road to the cargo hubs. So, or one of them. So this is Egyptair's 787. Obviously in from Cairo. Dash 9. A little bit blustery on the descent. God, I love that, man. Something over the top. There's something over the top. Sounds like it's on descent as well, whatever that is that's over the top is on descent. Oh, sorry about that. Let me check this overhead pan issue that I've just check. Okay, more fluid there. Little bit of resistance on the drag when you're panning. You don't want it all floppy and sloppy. You want a nice sort of like fluid pan. Shame. Do is I'm going to switch out this this mic connection here. Then with this around here, Okay, what we got next? Just something about to turn on to the ILS from Glasgow. Little 319. What else have we got on approach? Looks like it's at 321. Yeah, 321 Neo in from Munich. More 321s. Eurowings. Not looking like there's a great deal that's going to be here before the switchover, it has to be said. Japan Airlines, one for Kaneko in from Tokyo. Not actually showing any official arrivals time, which is quite interesting. But that's a long way away. I don't know though. Yeah, looks more than 2 hours away. Hey, is this a 767? Is this the cargo jet coming out perhaps? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming in, but it's a long way out. Sandy Humpy, 17th Mustang. Hey! Obviously he likes his historical military aircraft. Juan Quadrat Martin, good day to you. Everyone using ADSB Exchange. Mandy Mole, have you ever caught a bird strike? No, not that we're aware of, Mandy. Glenn Knowles, Lynn Roberts, Stephen Luscombe, Edward James, good day to you. Keith Cornell, Simon Whittaker, Simon Hayes, Paul Rosser, George Adams, Juliet Betteridge, KLM 1497 from Amsterdam to Ibiza doing a UE and dropping down through 27 back towards home. That's interesting. Brian Christie, good day to you. Shaker Maker is in the house. Good day, Ian. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope all is well up there in Manchester. What's up? Do what? Christopher, thank you. Throwing 20 bucks, 20 pound at the super chat. Thank you very much indeed, Christopher Hodgkinson. Martin Smith. Boom Airways with the next version of Concorde. Well, Martin, we've discussed that before, not in great length, but Boom's supersonic jet is more aimed at the executive sort of like, you know, it's not. It certainly doesn't carry the same amount of passengers as Concorde did. Only around about 50 passengers on the aircraft. Also. Laid out more like a private jet, and it will be sort of like aimed at the private sector, not so much the commercial sector, which Concorde, although it was more aimed at the executive market based on the pricing, certainly in its heyday. But Boom is a much smaller aircraft, like I say, bigger windows, more futuristic, of course. Very much the same sort of like wing design. However, she is just purely an executive style layout. But it would be great to see her fly, wouldn't it? Paul Rosser flying is that Amsterdam Thursday evening? tell you what, it'll be nippy tomorrow morning. That's for sure. It was nippy this morning. Yeah, it's going to be nippy in the dark by. Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus. I just missed them. Gutted. Okay. Ah, yeah, what the cargo, sorry, the cartoon character. Yeah. Hey, here's one for you folks, for our knowledgeable guys and girls out there, and especially the folks. Which was the Dreamliner that was sitting there? Ah, yeah, but no, she apparently has still not got her engines attached. That Dreamliner that we were discussing the other day, that was around the corner for nigh on a year. I mean, I think it was a year ago. Yeah. But then I heard that she was just parked up and possibly just moved there, or just repositioned to allow space for those jumbos to be parked up round the corner. It's that little Bombardier that we shot yesterday, isn't it, or something like it? Click across 27 left. markings on it. Scaled down BAC 111. It's the way I like to look at it. There she is, there she is. Wow, those doors were slow to close. Possibly just a late gear attraction. Oh, there she is, there she is. Aurora Borealis, liveried, 757 with Icelandair. Good to see you in town, guys. Good to see you still flying. Some horrendous stories coming out of their camp some time ago, but that's all been put to bed now. There's something behind me. You can hear RB211s. Imagine 4 of those on a 747. Big windshield on it, innit? So who knows? Maybe a couple of those. RB211s off of the 747 British Airways fleet may even go into stores and be utilised for spares with our friends at Icelandair. Just little glimpses little glimpses, bits and bobs. Really hearing the vortex today. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys are going to be able to pick that up audio wise. It's a very eerie noise, but pretty cool. Again, thanks, Chris. Wow. Peter Medley. Yes, Peter, asking there on YouTube. We are planning to catch the 747 retirement flight tomorrow morning with British Airways. It's going to be an early start, but hey, that's what it's all about. Commitment, passion here on Big Jet TV, as well as other live streamers out there as well who do their thing. Good to support all your local live streamers, folks. There's Air India going out. Their little Dash 8, I think. Oh, hello. Is this the second Swiss jet in this morning? This time the little A220. Very smart. Little bit on the rough side, but hey, there you go. It is what it is. It's that carbon wing on the 220. I think we kind of like landed on that discussion yesterday, but I don't know if it was ever completed. If you know what I mean. Whether it will be today or not, I don't know. I don't really know. Somebody saying yesterday about something about combining the A220 wing with the 320. Can't see that happening. I mean, 320 wing is designed for the 320, and the A220 wing is designed for the 220. You'd have to make some substantial changes to the rigs and also to the entire dynamics of the aircraft, because the aerodynamics wouldn't work. You know. Unless they kind of like, they'd have to sort of like redevelop the wing anyway, you know, if they did that, I guess. That's the way I look at it. Say it, Andy. She's rolling. Wow, she's gone. Air Canada, where's he going? He was just going the opposite direction just now. That's funny, man. Okay. Quite a lot of activity on the northern runway. Wow, he's gone up quick. He's going to be cloud surfing by the time he reaches the other side of the tree. See if we can catch him. It is a bank holiday tomorrow, yeah. Oh, okay. What time's that on then? Stay on it, stay on it, man, stay on it. Go, I'm telling you, just go. The A220, the A220 variant now fully owned by Airbus. Was partially owned, but now they own the entire. That's a good bit of aero brake there from that little 320. Fair play, little geezer. Whoa, Gino! Edward James, Michael Jackerman, Concorde, greatest airliner ever built, brought down by a piece of worst airline ever built, a tragedy. Yeah, crazy. Well, that's your opinion, but yes, indeed, it was. And in fact, to be honest with you, it wasn't actually. We have discussed this, and it's been discussed amongst many forums and so on and so forth. But it was actually the axle locking mechanism, the wheel locking mechanism. Literally, like it had the axle came loose, and that's what caused the aircraft to veer over to the left. It just so happened that there was a piece of debris left on the runway as well. Gordon Smith, Jerry, 3 A330-300s due to depart Manchester for Heathrow tomorrow at 3 p.m. Wow. Well, the boys at Airliners Live will probably grab hold of that, I'd imagine. They've got a charity show going on tomorrow, folks, so make sure you tune into that. Simon Ice 41, Tommy Ernst. What livery is that? Oh, Tommy, probably talking about the Aeroflot Manchester United Bruisey livery. Looks like a big bruise, but anyway, it is the Manchester United. Katie DeSemple. Turkish. Dwayne Everest, Jerry, can you do a big shout out to my plane mad son Toby Cook Turner, who is watching and asking if the planes we're going on to Turkey in May, please. Okay, well, that would be great. Going to on Turkish, I'd imagine there, Dwayne. But hello, Toby. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Jazzy John, Stevie Luskin, Dacto 234, Swiss Aeroflot and SAS, right there in it. Oh yeah, Tommy Ernst. That's the Manchester United livery. Well, I say special livery. Unfortunately, I can't really get much closer than that because of the issues with the. We'll see a push back more than likely, I'd imagine. Any chance of a Dublin show, Jerry, or is it too quiet at the moment? Michael K saying, well, Michael, I'd love to do a Dublin show, but yes, at the moment, but let's hope that things... Hey, listen, we're talking 6 months now, they're saying, that the vaccine is going to be available. And of course, you know, there's going to be implications with that, I'd imagine. Of course, people saying, well, I don't want a vaccine. Well, that's entirely up to you. However, if you'll be certified if you have the vaccine, and therefore you'll be given the capability to travel. I've got to be honest with you, I've kind of got so used to wearing a face mask now, and obviously I was always very hygienic in terms of washing my hands and all that sort of thing. I was always being an elbow man when it goes to using public toilets at service stations and that sort of thing. But even so, I think even with the vaccine, I'll still be very cautious of as I've always been. But the good thing is that we'll be able to bring back you know, socialising once again, which is a great thing for the global community. So let's hope, let's cross our fingers that that continues to evolve as we're hearing in the news. As I said yesterday, just hearing now sort of like regular reports. And here you go, Tommy, Mr. Ernst. Here's your Aeroflot special livery, which, to be honest with you, isn't very special. I can't be honest. It's just a big splodge of red and black. Quite what it is supposed to resemble, I don't know. There's a... Caught that landing literally 40 minutes ago, if that. Inbound. David E. Paul Skilly. Richard Sinner, good afternoon to you. Level 3 communications. David E. Upgraded membership to executive. Thank you, David. Gray Phillips. All the very best. Have a good day. KT Simple. Semble, sorry, Katie DeSemple. Okay, we're not going to get into what is the best and what is not the best team of football, please, ladies and gents. Do the Russians not have football clubs or their own, so they must sponsor an English one? Yeah, good question, that, Tommy. What is the CSK Moscow as well, haven't they? Richard Sinnott, long time away, glad to be back, glad to have you back, my friend. Dwayne Collins, complete shame about the team. Okay, Lord Geeker, Aaron Bradford, B. Calpam, good day to you, Danny Williams, Christopher Hodgkinson, thank you so much. All for Jilly, and great to see all you folks out there on Facebook land and YouTube as well. Okay, Dreamliner inbound, a little bit nosy into the northerlies, but it's a standard procedure. No pressure. Nice. Interesting to see the what appears to be the right hand flapper on a little bit more activated than the left flaperon. There's not mechanical or technical issue on that. I noticed that on a few of the others. It's just probably because of the wind on the right-hand side versus the left-hand side, because obviously the fuselage is covering over the any gusts or any wind that. So obviously it's more. Oh look, there's that old. Don't like those little helicopters, man. And I know that's not the same helicopter that was used in the bleeding MASH movies. Just not a big fan of it. That rear rotor goes, you're toast. What's that? Ah, BA Dreamliner being towed. Okay, fair enough. Have they got a CSK Moscow liveried aircraft? Frankfurt, yeah, we saw it. Frankfurt, and that is a good livery. That is a really good livery, I have to say. Yeah, it's not very special, and it's nothing to do with the team or any but it's a bit better this side, is it, or not? Got a bit more a little bit more of a sort of like swish to it. Oh, it's a football, ice hockey team, is it? Oh. What, the Red Devils? Or CSK Moscow? Oh, is it? Oh, God. Didn't know that. Talking of Dublin, I think this is a... oh, look at that late turning on that one. Got a light out, I think. It's got a light out. Well, I swung it. Oh! Yeah. Look at that little fella, look. Look at him, look. All on his own, look. Oh, look at him there. All the other ones are socialising responsibly. The little fella's all on his Todd, isn't he? He's happy though. He's happy enough. Okay, ready for the next one. Here we go. Of course, don't forget, folks, that to my left, the right as we look now, is the very famous Myrtle Avenue, where there will be a good contingent of people here until the switchover. And then it's literally like the match has stopped and everyone walks home. It's great to watch. As soon as the last aircraft arrives. See you, man. Good afternoon, Scott RP, Jazzy John, Kid Cornell, Kieran Barrett, Simon Harding, Steve Partridge, Big Cow Pam, Who's Martin, Michael K, Edgy, Sailor Mike, Big Joe, #1 Redsman, Feeling nauseous. That's a shame. Nobody. Oh, he's made a friend, look. He's made a friend. Has he made a friend? Can I be your friend? Oh. Smooth. It's interesting to see when you see the all the aerodynamics of the aircraft just completely go away, and you just see the aircraft, just all the weight of the aircraft just sitting down on the main undercarriage. Oh, he only wants to be your friend. Be your friend. Can I just hang out here for a bit with you, mate? A little bit closer, maybe. Oh, yeah. He's the other one. He's standing. Oh, look at him. It's a Archie horse. Yeah. They are. Oh. Come on, be friendly now. Yeah, that's terrible. Don't give up the day job, mate. Wow, fishtailing it in as well. Wow, look at that. Don't forget, all of course, with one hand, these guys with the Airbus, either the left stick or the right stick, a bit like a gaming controller is the best way to describe it. Obviously, it's got quite a lot of, oh, look at that, it's the green liner going out. She came in while we were setting up. Another rapid turnaround. Let's see if we get. She should go left, I'd imagine. Etihad. Does she go over the office? She does. Oh, this looks like something interesting inbound here. Oh, it's the Eurowings with the mouse on the back. Loads of cats flying after it. So that this Etihad Greenliner should go out low, I would have thought. Should appear just below the, there she goes. EcoJet, as Etihad and Boeing have branded it. It's a joint venture between. Look at him! Look, he's short. Oh, he has got that. Yeah, that's a great livery. That is, man. I like that. Oh wow! Did you see the? Did you see that heat anomaly? Just quickly grab that green line of the EcoJet. That's a beautiful shot. Profile, look at that wing profile, man. That's beautiful. Get the mousy on the back. Well, the way that Eurowings are bringing their liveried aircraft in at the moment might get a lift in one of those on the way to Cologne in a couple of weeks, or a few weeks, or 4 weeks, or however long it is. Yeah, she's in from Cologne, is she? I'm going to get a truck right on this one. Oh, I just got it. Imagine that Eurowings should park up sort of around about where the Swiss and the SAS and where that Aeroflot just came out from, so perhaps looks like a replacement nose, doesn't it? Right. Is he, did we say Cathay Pacific 747 inbound due in at 3:09? Did they say? Did somebody say? $747 due in at 3:09, was it? Somebody say? No? Because if it is, a good chance it'll go rogue, just because of obviously the. He's having a scratch there. He's having a scratch. This looks to be his friend. Maybe they are friends or just distant friends. I think that's the mum there. Okay. Oh, here we go then. Here we go. Oh, mate. Say hello. Say hello. Maybe he's going to grow up to be a bit like the old grumpy white one. Watch him feather the elevators. Sandy Humby, I was driving home from the garden centre and there were 5 behind me. 5 what? Marty Bunyan, 12, just tuning in from Kentucky. Giving a shout out to Jilly. Happy birthday, Jilly. And good day to you, Marty, tuning in all the way from Kentucky. Paul Rossa. I'll check the arrivals for CXB. Be right back, alright. I thought it was a registration. PRP. Be right back in it. Karen Corcoran giving a shout out to Jilly. Danny Williams. Dapto 234. Danny Williams, yeah, that's kind of what I did as well when I flew to San Francisco, Los Angeles. Oh look, they're really good friends now. Look. Ah. Ah. Ha ha ha. Smart things going out, is it? See how low the cloud is. Brian Longmuir, happy birthday to Chile. When are the Red Arrows doing the fly past for you? Wouldn't that be great? Dapto 234. Sandy Humpy, Bulldog 617. And a new member, Richard Fleer. Good morning to you, Richard. Hope you're well. CX747 Freighter, due in at 15:11. Barry Quinlan tuning in from Massachusetts. Sue Pitchford is a biker. Julia Betteridge, there we go, calling also. CX7 due in 2.5 hours. Edgy, take care, all the very best to you, my friend. Please don't come back and tell us what the result is. Steve Rogers. Paulie, 648. Chris Scapolo. What have we got? 10 to 2. So an hour and 20 odd minutes. G'day Facebook, hope you're well. Bronnie Van Leer, 12:51 a.m. Wow, crazy. Michael Marshall, Lynn Keeble, sending you to sleep.
Hello and welcome to the Witching Hour here with Big Jet TV. We're going to be taking you through to 5 a.m. with me, Jerry Dyer, on smooth talking Big Jet TV radio.
Everyone's got to sleep now. Derek Gray, Richard Moore Tar, Kim Brayley. Oh dear, Ralph Fernandez. Thank you for the stars, Ralph. New member, C. Moss, 1907. When did the clocks change? On the end of October, isn't it? I think last day of October. Calvin Grant. Oh, Sunday, 25th of October, ladies and gents. Russell. Wow. Russell's off for a ride in a Lamborghini. How about that? Travel blog. Nothing really sketchy, travel blog. Claire Cheek, Spitfire over Southport today, heading for Blackpool. Darren Emerton, good afternoon to you, and a happy birthday to Jilly. Wow, Bulldog's been in the militaries. Okay, that's interesting. Jumbo. It's just moved. What are they doing with her? What's she being moved for? Engine test, perhaps. Freeze 547, Alan Freed, pick it apart. Oh, last Sunday in October, always. Chris Scapaloo, thank you. Andy and Nathan, I'm at the I'm on the Great Western Road, I think you call it, the Southern Perimeter Road, basically, that runs along and joins the eastern end of runway 09 right, 27 left. If the A380 D-Boots asking, if the A380 is the biggest passenger aircraft, where is the 777 in the ratings, please, people? 777-300. Well, it is the biggest passenger, commercial passenger aircraft. Yes, the 380. 777, in terms of its passenger load capability, ranks below it, obviously. But all of the big twin jets are sort of like dependent upon the variant, are sort of like amongst they're all sort of like pretty much the same as each other. For instance, the 777-300, the A350-1000, Dreamliner, 787-10, you know, all those aircraft passenger carrying capability much the same in terms of numbers. Of course, the 747 still in service. Let's not write her off just yet. 747-8 would be the most talked about commercial jet in terms of passenger numbers. Would be the next one down from the 380 due to her upper deck, extended upper deck. I mean, I think the upper deck of the 747-800 is as long as an A320, something like that, I think. Seymour's 1907 saying, hoping this pandemic headache finally hoping this pandemic finally subsides in a try to find a jumbo to take my son on before they disappear. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, Seymour's, if money was no object, it would have to be, I'd imagine that what you would have to do would be to arrange a trip out to maybe Korea or something like that. But yeah, that's a tricky one, that, isn't it? Lufthansa, I would say. What's that, GP? Dallas, what? Oh, Gareth Sunset Shepherd. Yeah, no, I've already mentioned him. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah. He's all the relevant information. That's a good source of information. Is old GSS. Oh look, it's got the hatch open there. That's interesting. No engine covers. Here she comes now. Thank you, Gareth Sunset Ship, for giving us that information. Oh, yeah. So Virgin Atlantic A350 V-Pop, did we say? Ah, look. Go and find Martin here. they just grow big, don't they? Beautiful jetliner, this. The big plastic, fantastic. Downwash, got a downwash. Nice. Four red lights on the left hand side there, folks, are the PAPI lights. Basically a visual indicator to the pilots whether they're above or below the approach glide slope, as it's called. Four reds obviously indicating that they're completely on the right track, but that is just a visual. Of course, on board the aircraft, all the instruments will be telling them the same as well. So I'd imagine that most of the times, they're referring to their instruments more so than the, and also the call-outs, where it will say, you know, 100 above, minimums, and then it'll cool it down sometimes. So it depends on the variant of aircraft. 100, 50. 40, 30, 20, retard, etc. Oh, look! Ah! Good lad! Dear lady, he's having a proper runabout, isn't he, eh? Wow, good lad! Oh, no. Easy. Blimey, I'll put 20 quid on him for the win. Look at me, mummy, look at me. It's because his mate just ran across the field and he was like, oh, here he comes. His mates all getting frisky and all that. That was so cool, man. But there's another little black and white one there. Look. He's quite an old one, that one. Well done, fella. Look at you, you little racehorse. Hello. At the hay bar. Brilliant. Come on, let's. Free fitty. course, as soon as the vaccine, I don't really want to sort of dwell on this, but as soon as the vaccine does become globally available, we will see a very rapid speed up of air traffic movements, passenger movements. It will literally open everything up. Which is what we need. And then we just need to bleeding well take care of ourselves and look after each other. JJ's Aviation TV, good day to you, JJ. Welcome to First Class at Big Jet TV. You are more than welcome, my friend. Neil Griffiths, live from London Heathrow Hoof Garden. Okay, Simon Morgan, Paul Rosser. Oh, I remember White Horses. On White Horses, do-do-do, do-do. Kathy Marshall, Bulldog, Jazzy John, Paul Skilling. Of course, lots of names coming on to Big Jet TV, and great to see you here. If we haven't seen you since the lockdown, good to see you. Good to see you all here, and that you're all well. Wishing everybody all the best. Yeah, TC, couldn't agree with you more. We need. It's not just people's well-being, but it's also in terms of global economies as well, moving back to normal. Edward James. Indeed, they have seen Office Blue, Danny Williams. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? John Bollum. Sitting on my typing fingers. Sounds a bit uncomfortable there, John. Steve Foxwell, thank you very much indeed, Steve. It's very kind of you, sending in 50 stars. You're a star yourself, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Michael Kerr, you're right. We don't want any F1 spoilers, and we definitely don't want any F1 spoilers. Kim Braley, good day to you. Rob Shipway, good day. Welcome everybody watching around the world. I hope you're doing well. Of course, in New Zealand it is now Monday morning. Welcome to the week. Monday. Oh, Qatar. Just looking at the wing there, it's either is that Qatar's 777 going out? Possibly. Don't. Soon see. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what is beautiful though. Look at that. Air Canada 777 300 in a new livery. That's a good looking jetliner, isn't it? Oh no, that's the 350 going out, isn't it? Is that Qatar's 350 going out? Mick Daubney, thank you. 320 inbound. Scott Tarpley. Pakistan Airlines only using the single A330. Oh, that was pretty heavy, man. Yeah. Bank angle. Ah, come on, girl. Give us one more look at you. One more look. Ah, she's got gutting. Okay, come on. That song in the end now. On my horses, fly away. Wow, Ian Roper, 12 years old, that Air Canada triple. Amazing what a lick of paint does, isn't it, eh? She looks bland, spanking new. It's lining up on the back of the stack. Where's she at? Where's she at? Like that. Don't like it. Oh. Good old bit of scrap going on here, look. Scrap. Look at the scrap going on. Mum's out with their kids, look. Do 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 do. Ah, look, you can definitely see that there's mum and kid, isn't it? Look. Look, 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 look. Got almost identical markings, look. Same livery. Milk bar. Milk bar. Ah. 45 minutes. Let's just wait and see if this. Gotta hope this Cathay Pacific goes rogue. Unlikely she'll be. Have we got her on radar? $51. Yeah, that's definitely going to be after 3 o'clock then, isn't it? Oh, okay. So she's a little bit early. Yeah, but that's my fault for talking about it, isn't it? Really. I started it, so, you know. Yeah. Bottom line is just want to see a return to normality, regardless of how it's done or whatever, you know, whatever the route to it. It's just would be great to. Oh, it's the rugby livery. Oh, got a bit of a battle going on here. Look, Crow after the buzzard or the. Crows don't like them, man. The crows do not like them, man. Oh. And he just carries on doing it. And yes, kestrel, buzzard, hawk, whatever it might be, bird of prey, blah, blah, blah. It's it all.
I certainly talked to the other day.
Yeah, Michael K, I agree. It is a great shock that Air New Zealand no longer flies to the UK. It was just it's not so much flying to the UK. It was more the transit for New Zealand for Los Angeles, wasn't it? Get a bit of vortex off of it, even the small ones. But saying that, I say small ones, they're big jets really. When you, in the grand scheme of things, put that one up against the Lancaster bomber, and it's a big flipping aeroplane. So big. Switch 220 on the push. So cross our fingers. This 747. You seen that rugby plane at Cork? Karen asking, breeze for 147. Gary, good job. Quick login from Sainsbury's car park in Badgers Farm. Good day to you, Gary. Dominic Farron, good afternoon. Lewis Vincent. Can't remember when I saw the last LL. Yeah, good point that actually. That is a very good point that, Lewis. Phil Sky, Michael K, Simon Morgan, John Muldoon, good day to you. Yes, indeed, Swiss A220. Inbounds. Mick Daubney, Cathay Pacific over Koblenz in Germany. Thank you. Jay Delmo, good afternoon to you. Architect Design. Phil Sky, any highlights from today? To be honest with you, Phil, general aviation, but one good shot was the A380 that came in. We've had VPOP with Virgin. 350 she's been in. Qatar 350 in before the Emirates. Kestrel diving in for some prey during that shot. I don't know if I missed it, but certainly seemed like something shot through the vertically through the shot there. John Kemp, good morning to you. Danny Williams. Seeing inbounds, quite a few inbounds. Next little lufty 320 Neo in from Frankfurt, so you could hear the little Wookiee howl from there. Old livery as well, which is great. I've seen the Neo in the old livery. Wow. pretty rough. That was a bit of a bumpy landing, wasn't it, hey folks? Hey. Next in from Nice, a nice from Nice. Behind him, Scandinavian 737 in from Oslo. Got a little bit of a stack there, his AMS. And Keflavik is the 320 behind him. So a little batch of three. I'll be honest with you, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. But that basically means that yeah, I can understand that to a degree, you know. But isn't the free version just full of ads and stuff like that? Yeah, well then why have they stopped doing that? Is that because they're not getting any revenue from the advertising? Yeah. And that may be COVID related, it may not, I don't know. I don't really know. Well, it's got to be relative advertising, hasn't it, for them? Well, they better make it worth, you know, have a decent enough platform then, I guess. What's up? That's definitely mum and daughter, isn't it, or mum and son. Look at the markings on those ones. Look. Look for the arrow, folks. Look for the arrow. See the arrow? Look at the arrow. Look at the arrow. People are now going to be like, hey, what? That's become a big talking point on past shows. Started off in Cologne, of all places. Do you remember that? When somebody pointed it out, it was one of our viewers actually pointed it out. What arrow? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Could you be discussing that? My reputation. Yeah, Lewis Vincent. Another Vistara into mod. Do you think it'll be regular? I'd imagine so. I'd imagine so. Krugash LFC, I can't unsee the arrow now. Yeah, once seen the arrow, can't be unseen. Daisy Bells, yes. Yvonne Heelan, that is. Rab H. Michael K. Richard Fleer. Yeah, we've been toward Richard, and yes, we have witnessed some crabbing. Cathay Pacific Cargo, Phil Sky, 747 freighter due in 40 minutes from Delhi. So that'll just put us past the switchover point. So we'll hang about for her for sure. Jay Delmo, Lancaster, seeing off as blue, Lewis Vincent, Caroline Blair. Another cat watching Big Jet TV. Brilliant. So these workshops that we're looking at now, folks, they're the old BEA workshops where they used to park the Tridents, excuse me, where they, oh, flipping heck, hello, where they used to park the, or maintain the older aircraft back in the day. The, did British Airways ever have the 111? Certainly had the Trident, that's for sure. But I know that they've got a 111 up at anyway. Got a flask of coffee. They still maintain, they still just about fit the 320s in there, I think. Just about. I think they might have extended the roof up a little bit. But of course, all these buildings are historic, and they actually have a building order on them where you're not allowed to touch them. Nobody's allowed to touch them, not even British Airways. Good picture. Ah, TL Marker, thank you very much indeed. Or T La Marker. BA 350 going out. Lots of noise. Well, a rumble, not noise, a rumble.
What's that? Yeah. That was a BAC 111, was it? Okay, yeah. That was a crazy bit of reenactment, wasn't it? But how else do you do that, man? You know, how else do you do that? How else do you reenact that? Bit of blue sky appearing now, look at that. There it is. Viewing deck at Heathrow? What Heathrow viewing deck? The what? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it is that fresh though. They only just started it, didn't they? So it is. It's still in. It's not a work in progress, but no, I mean, it is a work in progress. Zool is obviously working on the project and still continuing to make it happen. You can just turn up to the Novotel, folks, if you want to. It's a great panoramic view, I have to say, of the northern runway, but you can also see parts of the you can see the whole airfield, really, more or less. A great hotel, the Novotel, nicely laid out, great location, and yeah, like I say, decent rates. They've got you can stay for a couple of hours. I think it is a tenner, is it, for £10 or something? Is it? £10 for 4 hours, and that includes parking as well. Bear that in mind, folks. So that's a reasonable deal. Whatever you do, do not go there and park there and think that you don't have to put money in the meter, because you will get a ticket. Trust me, you will get a ticket because it's a system that you have to go in at the reception and put your details in on the iPad. Say it then. Put your details in on the iPad. So that they can register you on the system. Alternatively, pay for the parking outside. It's much the same system as they use up at the airport pub at Manchester. But make sure that you do that, because otherwise you will receive a parking ticket in the post a couple of days later. You get 30% discount on the food and drink as well. So it's a good deal that they do there, basically. And like I say, it is a good panoramic view of the northern runway. Flipping heck. That's not there's another one of the British Airways tugs. Possibly going over to move one of these aircraft over here. Hearing also, don't forget, folks, got a message from one of our friends a couple of weeks back. Turkish are planning a 747 freighter service into London Heathrow regularly every Saturday, starting on the 12th of September. So look out for that.
We'll obviously be keeping a close eye for that as well.
What's that? Oh, right. This time last year was a heat wave, wasn't it?
Apparently 33 degrees this day last year.
'70 Mustang.
Jeff Anderson.
What's that? What's that then? What's that? Is that a general internet issue or something? Ian Everson's just seen the FedEx arrow. There we go. And now you can't unsee it. That's quite funny, that. Flight Radar 24 is back up in Switzerland, Dora Gerber saying. Ian Roper flew on an L1011 TriStar, went on lease to RAF on the Ascension run. Refuel at Dakar. Les Tankers Flight Radar 24 is working fine. Mohammed Kaif. Miss seeing the A380 on a normal day, but still can't wait to see the 777 as it hasn't come to Birmingham in a very long time. Yeah, it's a shame they can't just put the Emirates 777 into Birmingham, isn't it? In place of the A380 Temple Wewley until such time as they get the 380 back in. 17th Mustang, Seeing Office Blue. The Saudi triple with the what? What on its... Okay. We've got a bit of a The Simpsons clouds coming up, so yeah, a little bit of look at him now, look, he's had enough playing, look. Bless him. Sort of wingtip on the 787. It's one of those ones that does look very no. Andrew Strain, no. I won't be trying to knock the conkers down. That's should be the terminal that I'm going out of, or the. Those gates is where I went out. Oh, it's Brussels, wasn't it? It's Brussels Airlines. I think the other one is just around the corner where I'm going to be going out to Cologne. Thanks, Mark Jones. Chateau, France. Yeah. Stevie Buchanan, yes. British Airways 380 fleet literally being stored in Châteauroux for the time being. Let's just hope that things are on schedule for them to return, hopefully later on this year. Ash L, the paddock is in my landing video today. Wow, there we go. Hamid Cave saying, and it should start September the 1st for the 777. Are we talking about Birmingham for the Emirates 777? Is that something that we're talking about possibly there? The smoking section. Phil Sky, Japan Airlines and All Nippon, both arriving within the next 35 minutes from Haneda. Yeah, that's going to be on the opposite runway, unfortunately. Well, we're just going to hang around for this Cathay Pacific 747, just in case she does come in on the left-hand runway, as which is what I would imagine she would do. 22 minutes out, MJB 2608 is telling us, RAB C. Yeah, so Ken Woodall, where are VAs? Okay, well, we know that, just answered that, sorry. Thermals? Yeah. It's 20 minutes, isn't it? Emirates on the push. Surely that can't be the Emirates. It is the Emirates 380 that we caught coming in. Going out already. Wow. That's insane, man. We've got a new member, Craig B. Welcome to Big Jet TV, Craig. Hope you're well. What's that? Wow. Mark Appleby, Leslie Eglinton, Andrew Strain, Andrew Strain saying about conquering now, you'd have to wear safety glasses and a helmet. It's all out of control, isn't it? It's all gone bleeding crazy. Yeah, the world's gone mad. Excuse me, sir, you can't be knocking those conkers down. Come on, lad, come on. Away you come now, son. Got to have a health and safety certificate. You need a safety harness and glasses, helmet. Complete permission from the local government as well, etc. So come along now, son. Don't even think about putting them in vinegar. Your conkers, that is. Julie Chester, David Crook, Shaker Maker. Phil Sky might be. Evo Flight Radar 24 seems to have some issue with its network routing. Yeah, we have had issues with Flight Radar over the last few days, isn't it? Been, you know, I've certainly had issues today. Andreas Krugel, ZAR. What's that? What's ZAR? But thank you, Andreas has sent 70 ZARs. Really appreciate it, my friend. Hodgie's in the house. CD1, g'day to you, David Crook. Watch out for the conker police. It's nuts, isn't it? Hey, come along now, Sonny. Let's have a look in your bag. Right, what have we got here? No, South African Rand is SAR, isn't it? I think. No? Is it ZA? Is it Rands, is it? $70, 70 Rands. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, sorry, okay. Interesting, 380 going in that direction. She may be being towed to a remote stand. George Adams, we will advise you on the Cologne visit dates, my friend. We're just waiting for look at that. Qatar's One World 350. She's going to go out of this runway, isn't she? Oh, that's why the 38 is coming out of. It's going out of the southern runway. They're just about to switch. So we're going to have the Qatar One World 350 lining up and the Emirates 380 going out. Wow. Coming in and going out on the same show. Wow, how about that? See, everyone's gone now. I think that's it. I think that's it. Air Action 2257, thank you very much indeed. Giving a shout out to Chili. Happy birthday, Chili, indeed. Vision thing. Problems all over the internet today, apparently. Blimey, O'Reilly. Sailor Mike, Thomas Dodd, Chris B. I'm on the BA 1391 next Sunday. I should arrive into London Heathrow about 13:20. I'll give you a wave if you're streaming, Chris B. Next Sunday, eh? This big old lump coming out. Look at the size of those engines. Everything's just big in it. The wing. Look at the wing fairings at the right where they meet the body of the aircraft. Huge fairings, man. Carl the astronomer. Way. Good to see you, mate. Overdue a visit to London, I think, isn't he? Jan Howard. Absolute pleasure, Jan. Hodgie McHodgie. Is that the Dreamer 10 coming out? Is that a Dreamer 10 coming out? Look at them all coming out, man. Triple 773 Qatar 350, I think 1000 in the One World livery. Yeah, got a few lampposts, but hey, be the same without lampposts. But actually, is it a triple? So it is. My apologies. Yes, it is. It is the same One World livery as the 350 from yesterday. So my apologies. Yeah. Thank you, whoever said that. Andy telling us that. Thanks, Andy. Is that what? Yeah. It's not ugly, it's not, it's got big lumps hanging off of it and, you know, rogue hairs and things like that. It's a beautiful piece of engineering, man. You got to take it to heart. You know. No, I mean, you know, you could say the IL-76 is an ugly aeroplane, but in my eyes, it's a beautiful aeroplane. You know, for what it does, and you know, I mean, it'd be some incredibly odd-looking aeroplanes. Don't get me wrong. In you know, from the Russians in the past, before you know, before they started buying Boeings and things like that. But yeah, the Ilyushins and wow. Oh, you can if you want to. It's up to you. No, we haven't. Yeah, 1,000 as well, wasn't it? Big twin city. What's the deal on the Cathay GP? Should be quite close. Just have a think here about possible reposition. Trouble is, if I do that, wow. Those elevators shuddering with the exhaust. Wow. It's a lot of heat coming out the back of that. She's not. I'll get a shot of her. Oh, she's looking beautiful in the sunlight, has to be said. Wow, it's a slow turn on, blimey. She comes out. Let's just grab it. Let's just grab her. Let's grab her anyway, at least. And she's down. Okay, folks. Wow, making a lot of noise. Right, that's your lot, folks. We will be back tomorrow morning for an early show. If you're up and about, be good for our friends out there in the east. And if you're up, just getting ready to go to work tomorrow morning, we're expecting the 747 to go out around about, what is it, 7 o'clock in the morning, Julie? Something like that. Okay, 7:55 a.m. so it might be a little bit late for you folks, but anyway, or a little bit early, whichever way you are, wherever you might be. Let's just quickly grab that because we haven't seen Japan for a little while, have we? You say 755 GP, yeah? Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow morning. Probably around about 7:30 we'll be live to catch that next 747 going out. Good thing is that obviously they've got a runway switch in terms of mornings. They've been going out of the they've been coming in on the southern runway, so next week they'll be going out on the southern runway. However, we might see a wind direction change, which will mean that she'll be coming straight out towards us and banking over the top of us, which will be an awesome sight. I haven't done that for a long time on the show in terms of the 09 right departures from the paddock, so might be something to tune into if you want to watch it. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, enjoy the rest of your weekend wherever you are, and enjoy your week if you're out there in the east, in New Zealand. Yeah, be good to the animals, be good to yourselves, and be good to your friends, and so on and so forth. Give someone a call, folks, if you haven't heard from them for a while, just to make sure they're all right. And we will catch up with you tomorrow morning for some action here with a Boeing 747 British Airways retirement flight. Yeah, look out for the notification on your app, which is probably the best place to go, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, folks, take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Okay, GP, let's go quick cut.